Welcome back to the program. You're watching Morning Thailand with Tulip and Golf.
Yes, and we like to talk over each other. No, we don't. I just did.
We do sometimes.
Yes, we do.
Lots of times.
Whatever. Now, we have another news for you. Now, this one, we haven't reported it because it happened before our show came to life.
Okay.
Unfortunately. However, is actually a very tragic case due to the fact that this one involved, well, it shocked and rocked the entertainment industry, let's just put it that way, due to the fact that the person or the murderer or the killer is actually one of Channel 3's actors. He's not a main character, but still, like, he's quite well-known actors. And the person that he shot right there in public was actually the owner of Muse Bar in Thong Lo area, which is very famous bar.
Now I remember the case.
Yeah, it's one of those cases that it just shocked everyone because the thing is, there's a CCTV camera in place, so every single shot has been recorded.
Right.
And the thing, there was one shot that was killed this guy. However, we have seen from the start, from the argument, all the way until this particular person, Kun, let me see, Paramet Singh Po or Kun P, actually walked in with his gun, with a gun in his hand, and pointed at Kun Nopadon Atibai or Kun A Pan. Now, a lot of people knows this particular person, Kun as A Pan, and they have quite close relationship with him, especially the entertainment industry. A lot of people knows him. So this particular case has shocked the entertainment business, and they have been demanding justice from this particular person. Now, Kun Paramet or Kun P, as you see talking there, has came out and of course admitted that he was at the time very angry, and that's why he acted with his anger. It wasn't a planned killing. However, obviously, the case will be pushed to the fullest because a lot of people feels that this is one of the cases that shows that he has no morale whatsoever. Because at the time, Kun A Pan was actually trying to help settle the argument between Kun Paramet or Kun P and his girlfriend at the time. And obviously, by trying to help the girl, Kun A Pan was killed in a tragic incident, obviously, and that was at the parking lot of 8 building Thong Lo in the Thong Lo area. So a lot of people were there at the time. And this is date back on the 17th of January, so beginning of this year at about 5 a.m. At this point, the court has already said that they will press charges for him as for murder, as well as for carrying weapons in public and shooting in public for no reason. At this point, he claims that, he admitted to carrying weapons in public. He admitted to shooting, but he said that the motive of the killing was just based on anger, not because he has prior, plans to kill this person. I think he's trying to lessen his sentence, but I think at this point we're talking about perhaps a harsher punishment for this particular person.
It will be difficult to translate all the situation to be something else when they have CCTV and all this witness.
And it was quite tragic, and a lot of people are actually coming out and say that there's something he's gonna have to face a jail time. Otherwise, it's not gonna look good on anyone.
Anyway,
right.
From another shooting story to another not shooting story, but pretty close. Remember yesterday we told you guys about former Olympian of
shooter,
Thailand shooter, Mr. Chakrit Panit Patikam, or Thai people like to call him for short X. Panit Patikam, 40 years old, that arrested by the police officer due to the domestic abuse. So yesterday, finally, he have to be in what's it called? In custody without bail. And actually his mom herself is the one that told the court that she thinks it's better for him to just stay in prison in custody without bail. And he was crying and he said why his mom do this to him and such and such.
I gotta have good reason, that's for sure.
Should I tell people what he said? I mean, it's all
well, because he said it, right? What did he say? He threatened his wife. That's the problem.
Oh, before we go to what he said to his wife, he's like, he has serving this country for 23 years. He was hoping that it means something to everybody.
It means something, but doesn't
and
mean that he can do it.
And he is very sad that he would not be able to celebrate his children's birthday on the 18th and on the 29th of July. But, you know, I don't think you can blame anyone else. Anyway, so his mom actually cried when the journalist asked her why she asked the court not to give him the bail. And she said that if he able to came out, she's afraid for her daughter-in-law and herself that he might just using some substances again and hurt other people. So she thinks the best way for everybody involved in this is for him to be under police custody. So we'll go into the detail a little bit because yesterday we didn't really hear detail why his wife say there was domestic abuse. His wife is 36-year-old doctor, Nitiwadi Poojaranyot, medical doctor. She looked really young considering 36-year-old. Anyway, she says at last month, 28th of June, at the end of the day about 6 p.m., they had quite a big fight. And X used his left hand to lock her neck.
Right.
And then his right hand hold a gun to her head. And she have to plead for her life and ask him to, you know, at least calm down, do it for the kids. And finally, she said he was on substance abuse and he was high on it, so he didn't shoot her. And after that, they have so many quarrels, and many times that X take the gun out of around his waist. One time he said, if you just wanna go, only you, or you wanna take the body of your kids with you. This is like translated from what he said in Thai. So meaning, do you wanna die alone, or you wanna die with your kids and go all together? And many times that he punched her in the stomach, or use the belt to what's it called? Hit her with the belt at arms or her legs. And there will be a time that he used Spada knife, point at her forehead and say something like, do you want to live your life, you want to have your life with your kids, or you just want to die? And she said every time that he's on substance abuse, he will be really aggressive.
Well, he has no control over his...
Yeah, there was one time that he actually shoot or tried to shoot a nanny. Good thing that he missed it. So no one get hurt. So that's why everybody just feel like it's getting scarier and scarier. Even though during the court hearing yesterday, the report said that he staring at his wife with anger, that she feels so uncomfortable, so she have to leave the courtroom, leave only his mother sit in the room. And the police said they have about 10 witnesses to go through for this particular case.
So meaning that he's actually dangerous. He's very dangerous man and very angry man.
Even though if he doesn't hurt other people, only his wife is not good anyway.
Exactly.
It's scary.
Exactly, and life-threatening like that.
You don't hurt people you love.
I'm not
At least
surprised.
physically.
I'm not surprised that his mom actually,
Right,
get in
and
on
she,
this
and he
backed
said
her
it
up.
with tears that she doesn't want her son in jail, but it's best for him.
Exactly, because he might do something worse.
Stupid.
Now,
He
let's
might do
move
something
on
stupid.
to another story. This one, once again, back to drug smugglings and drug trade. Good news is that these are the cases that has been announced by the Narcotics Office, the Office of Narcotics Control Board, saying that there's three big cases altogether yesterday that has came up. The first case was about a man from Congo, Claude Munbiri. He was arrested with 89 packages of heroin, weighed about 1,670 grams.
Oh, that's a lot.
Yep, and he was arrested at the Suvarnabhumi airport, so he was bringing it in. Now, the second case, these are big as well, is Kun Chachai Sayang, age 21. He's the tribal, the Hmongs tribals. He was arrested with 1,000 of methamphetamine pills and 4 million baht in cash. That is a lot in Chiang Mai province, and this whole thing was in his car, so imagine that. And the third case that has been announced yesterday is that they looked into the website, the www.lostcar.go.th, and found that they'd finally be able to take the cars or be able to return the car back to the owner at the Arunothai custom checkpoint, which is bordering Thai and Myanmar, and it was almost on its way to Myanmar to be sold again. So that was the cases that has been reported yesterday. Now, just to give you a brief nutshell here, the Office of the Narcotics Control Board has came out as well, saying that the drug situation between October 1st, 2012 to June 2030, which is just last month, was it seems like it's getting worse because we have seen more of meth pills as well as heroin, as well as ice.
And all big catch.
Exactly. They say that they're still pretty much active and they find different ways of actually working its way around. However, still, we have been able to crack down many cases, so that's the good news.
Next one also involve drugs, but I find it a bit... That sounds bad, but I think it's funny the way it happened.
Okay.
Anyway, it happened in the south of Thailand, in Songkhla province, Sadao district. What happened was about 3 p.m. yesterday, there was a report of a suspicious pickup truck that gets stuck on the hill. Somehow the driver decided to abandon the truck and ran away.
Yeah, that's not suspicious
It's like
at all.
in the middle of the village. So the local people see that it's so suspicious, so they notify the police officer. So the police officer go see what happened, and they found 8 sacks of kratom leaves, fresh leaves.
Oh.
390 kilograms of them.
Now, I think kratom is very close to marijuana.
Yes.
Like it's one of those leaves that you dried it, smoke it, like you'd smoke tobacco.
One of those the what's it called, earlier forms of abusive drug, influential influential substance. But what you see now is normally we'll see like some dry leaves together in stack, but it's like all fresh.
On its way.
On
to
its
be
way
dried.
to the 3 southernmost provinces of Thailand. The pickup truck with the Songkhla license plate. The police, in the initial investigation, the police said that they know where it came from. It's suspected that it has been smuggled in from the neighboring country and on its way to the south of Thailand using Ta Khoi Ta Po route. Going through Padang, I believe that smuggling in through Padang Besa and going and using this route to the 3 southernmost provinces of Thailand. 390 kilograms.
It's almost 400.
That's a lot of leaves.
Yeah, it's a lot. And the thing is,
that's almost half a ton.
yeah, if you dried it, it's probably like we're not sure.
That's why your pickup gets stuck. It's too much.
It's too heavy. Maybe you should have someone else with you. Is that it?
I don't know.
Yeah, but the thing is, the good news about this, it seems like the more we hear about drugs arrested, good part is that means there are more arrests that being made.
And hopefully it's discourage some of those people that
Traffickers.
thinking about,
Trying to traffic the drugs to stop it, because obviously our policemen are pretty darn good.
Yes.
All right, let's
That's
take a short break, because we have the updates on the whole rice bidding actually, which
Okay.
is starting soon. So please stay tuned.